Francisco doing this Indian convention, and I kill because I'm hilarious. And this really cute girl named Preeti comes up to me after the show, and she tells me I'm really funny, and I learned that she's 21, and I meet her parents, and we exchange phone numbers, and they leave, and then she sends me a text, and she goes, "Oh, how old are you?" Which every comedian knows is code for "I want to give you a hand job." Okay. So I text back. I do the honorable thing. I text back, "I'm too old for you," and she texts back, "No, it's okay because you're cute." Okay, I'm 34. Have your parents drop you off. So she does. Her Indian parents drop her Indian ass off with a guy they don't know from Adam or from Anand at least, and they drop her off, and she wants to know where I am, and we're texting, and I go, I'm at Starbucks, and I made it sound like I'm sipping a mocha indoors instead of creepily posted up in my rental car, which of course I am. They drop her off, and we're sitting in my car, and I go, "So what do you want to do?" And she goes, "Let's get a drink." Like, why not? It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So we look for a restaurant, thank God for Yelp, and we find a place, and we get, pilot into this booth, and we're kind of touchy-feely already. We order a round, and I get a vodka soda, she gets a mojito, she drinks all of hers, she downs half mine, that happens again, another round, and I'm like, you might want to slow down a little bit, but I have no idea how much she can drink. I mean, she's 21, and I could really put them away when I was 21, when I was, in college, not a major. Jesus, this was a long time ago. And so, I don't know, she weighed like 100 pounds. I'm like, you might want to slow down, but she doesn't. And I eventually, we're having a good time, we're laughing, and I go in for a kiss, and she goes, "No." And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, "Thank you, girl, thank you. That means so much more than a guy be like, 'What's up, bro?' Like a girl, thank you." That was exactly right. "Sup to that, son." That was great. And so, yeah, she just goes, "No." And I'm like, "Why?" And she goes, "You probably have a girl in every town." Man of means by me, king of the road. Now, isn't this the ultimate irony? Girls will not hook up with me now because they think I have too many girls. This would be like being a bank teller and your boss coming to you on Friday afternoon, "Well, I can't pay you." Why? "Well, you're surrounded by money." That's not my money. I don't have keys to those safe deposit boxes. We're just friends. Go on. So I've got all this confidence now because of the game, and I lean in again, and we make out, and I ask her what she wants to do. She goes, "Let's go to your car." And I try to get in the front seat. We get into the back seat. She pulls me in there, and she just takes over, and she goes, "Oh my gosh." She's like, I want to go all the way. And I'm like, "Oh, are you like a virgin?" She goes, "Yeah." I go, "Oh, dude, no way. I'm not that good." And so that could be debated. And so I was just like, no, I can't. And she goes, "Well, do you have a condom?" And I'm, always the truth teller. I'm like, "Yeah, they're in the back, but that's not the point." And so, we did a few things, but it just felt like, no, I can't really do that. It just felt whatever. So I'm like, I'm going to take you home to your parents. Let's just stop right here. We'd gone far enough. And I just go, "No." And she goes, "Okay, well, I'm going to call my parents." She's like, "By the way, I tell my parents everything." I'm like, "Oh, that's great timing there. Thanks for telling me that now." And we're driving to her parents' place, and we have to pull the car over 5 times because she pukes 5 times. All over the car, herself, outside. We get home to her parents' place, her dad is already standing in the driveway. I'm expecting a lecture or a punch to the face, and I totally deserve it. I bring home their daughter drunk, and the sun is still up. And instead, her dad offers to clean out my car, and we clean out the car, and her mom gives me an air freshener, and they both invite me in for dinner. I'm like, no, dude, seriously, that would be the most awkward, no way. I'm like, not gonna sit here and have dinner with you. Free dinner, though? It's free dinner, right? Drinks were kind of pricey, and she had them in her for like an hour. So, yeah, what do you have? Chicken tikka masala? Okay, I'm in. So I sit down to dinner with her parents. She's passed out on the couch, okay? And She wakes up and she starts stroking. She sits down next to me and she starts stroking my leg under the table, Wedding Crashers style. And I like shoot her this look. I'm like, dude, cut it out, like seriously, you know? And she just flashes this big grin at me, and I'm like, no, seriously, please. And the pleading that is obvious in my eyes, she reluctantly stops. And I extricate myself from the situation. And her parents offer to pack me food. So Indian, I know. I'm like, no, I can't. I have the decency to say no. But mostly I didn't want to ship back the Tupperware containers. So, a few days later, Preeti calls me up and she goes, yeah, I talked to my mom and she said it was not right of you to do that. It was not right for a middle-aged man to do what you did. And I was like, wait, middle-aged man? Does this mean I'm a man? We're going to try something different tonight because right about this time is where I lost the audience for about 9 minutes. So I want you to tell me why I lost them. You want to be part of the social experiment? Let me tell you what I said. You can react, and we'll figure out where to go. This is like a choose your own adventure book. Let me do this. Watch. And here's what happened. Yeah, I left out one part of the story. She had a stroke a few months before that, and some of my friends were like, well, what are you supposed to do, treat her differently? I'm like, yeah, that's right, equal opportunity. Yeah, I should, yeah, like I was all like fighting for her rights. Yeah, that we should treat her like a normal person. I latched onto that because it just sounds bad to say that on a Sunday afternoon after an Indian convention, I hooked up with an intoxicated handicapped kid. It's a phrase, hook up, right? Hook up. I scored with an intoxicated handicapped kid. I messed around with a drunken cripple. We'll work that one out. I'm not really sure where I lost him. Brain damage? Tried brain damage? Romance. I romanced. Yeah, let's workshop this. It just sounds bad to say Sunday's okay. Sunday, day of God, maybe not. Saturday, that's the Sabbath. Okay, Friday, weekend. On the weekend, I romanced. We sound like a European. Okay, romanced a retarded. What'd you say? No. What is it? Indian chick. Now you've heightened it. That's even worse. Mentally challenged. White, that's more privileged than white ill. Just make her white in the story. Special needs. I romanced a special, yeah, okay, let's try it. On the weekend, I romanced a special needs individual. She had special needs, and I took care of her. Should we point out who you are, by the way? That's Priya Rai. I just noticed. She's a porn star. I love how the ladies are clapping and all the guys are like, I love it. All the guys in the room are like, I don't know who she is. Who's that? What's you porn? I don't know. How do I know her? Well, I don't know her in the biblical sense. But, I have not handled her special needs yet. You don't hook up with Indian guys? I read your Twitter feed. No Indian guys? I'm changing your mind right now, right? Yeah. Okay. I'm getting to that. I got to call back. Okay. So I'm sitting at my parents' house.